So now sometimes when you're using an op amp, you want the output to go in the opposite direction of the input. So you're going to see as I dim the lamp here, the input voltage goes down. So it's not low enough yet, but there you can see when we get it low enough, then the output goes high. So when you have an inverting op amp, the output goes in the opposite direction of the input. Our point that it is switching is 2.5 volts. Because we're using a couple fixed value resistors, we'll look at that in the schematic. And here is the schematic. So now this time, since this is an inverting op amp comparator, our reference voltage, the voltage where we will get a output change, is set to the non-inverting input right there. So 10 kilo ohms to the positive, 10 kilo ohms to the negative. With the 5 volt power supply, you got 2.5 volts for your reference voltage. Our signal now is coming to the inverting input. And it's the same rules with any other op amp circuitry. The output is more like the non-inverting input than the inverting input. So when you have a high enough voltage above 2.5 volts, it's higher, you got a low output there. Blue LED lights up as we saw. When the voltage drops below 2.5 volts because it gets dark, it gets more and more like that resistor is not there. You get a ground connection, a lower voltage. Then lower voltage than the non-inverting input, you get a high output right there. That's why the red LED lit up. And I know it's kind of cramped there, but I think you can see how the wiring is. So we're using the LM358. That's a single supply op amp, by the way. That means the output can go to ground, but not all the way to the positive supply. So that's pretty important for this circuit. And that's the only op amp I've been using in this video series. But in any case, we got the output at the top there. So we got positive, so the blue LED lights up when the output's ground. And then we got the red LED, which lights up when the output is high, as close to the positive supply as you can get. Our fixed value resistors right there, voltage divider, equal value, so you get half the voltage. And then our adjustable voltage, the signal, positive from the light dependent resistor, and the fixed resistor to the negative supply. So in any case, we saw the schematic, and hopefully that all makes sense. See you in the next video.